Hello. As the title says, we are going to be looking at my Christmas presents, though only the ones from my mother's Christmas. I haven't had the other Christmas with my dad yet. Divorce is fun. Well, yes, we'll start off small, sort of. I got the some gift cards here. EB Games. That's $50 to EB Games, which is fine. That'll work. And then that is $100 to Future Shop, and that'll be awesome. I am loved, very loved. Then these ones are from my girl. This one was from my older brother. This one was from my younger brother. These were from my girlfriend. That is Little Big Planet. And yeah, it's played a little bit of it so far. Don't have the game in because it's in my PSP, or PS Vita, and no, it's good fun. I have no qualms with it. This I was probably the most excited for because, believe it or not, I only had The Hobbit, and I hadn't read it, and I'm reading it now because I want to read it before I see the movie. And the other thing is, I didn't actually have any of the Lord of the Rings books themselves, even though I had seen the movies. So, right, that'll work out somehow. And, well, here we are. The Hobbit and all three books. I don't like the numbers there, but, you know, without the numbers, lovely. I like the symbols. Hobbit, that's all good. Let's see, they got that one's, so they got the symbols on parts of the boxes here. That one's, and then the eye, and then I think the back. Yeah, the back has the Hobbit, sort of. So it doesn't have this. I like the Hobbit cover the best. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at the covers. Okay, I haven't even looked at these yet, actually. Guess that's Elvish script. Jar Token, Lord of the Rings Part 3, Return of the King. Yeah, that's nice. The Two Towers, more Elvish. Some kind. Probably script from the Lord of the Rings. There's that big plot-breaking eagle, I assume. Those are the Two Towers. Good times. I only recall seeing the one in the movie, actually. The one that Buddy was killed at. Or was the other one supposed to be the one that Sauron's eye was over? Yeah, that's probably it. And then Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, which is, I like this cover. This is very nice. Very nice. I think there's just supposed to be the 3 elven rings, and then the 1 ring, I'm assuming? Or is it the 3 kingdoms? Dwarves, men, and elves. See, I know some things. And then the Hobbit, which I love this cover. This is an amazing cover. Very nice. I'm reading it, so there's a bookmark in there. Alright then, that's that. That's my girlfriend. I love her very much. And I will sort that out later. Very nice box. We'll put that over here. Next. Yeah, we'll go with this one. It's a DC super action hero thing that actually I saw in the store when I was with my mother, and I said, oh, that looks awesome. And lo and behold, it's under the tree on Christmas morning. Actually, yeah. So, here we go. It's hilarious. It is a little 1970s style Batman. Can't really fit it into shot there. It looks awesome. I don't know if you can tell on the camera there, but it looks sort of like it might be Stretch Armstrong type stuff in there. Like, I don't really see how the joints would work. And the other thing is, I really don't want to open this because I kind of feel like collecting these things would be a better idea. But I guess I saw some other some other ones in this style at the store. I didn't see Two-Face, I didn't see Aquaman, I didn't see that one, but there are other ones. None of these ones, but I did see other ones. Sinestro, Shazam, I guess, that's what they're calling him, but what was his original name? Wonder Man. Who else did I see? I saw tons of people. All DC characters though. All DC characters. I didn't see Marvel version of this. That looks really cool. Don't know if I want to open it yet. It looks like Stretch Armstrong, and I used to love that thing. Don't know what else it could be. Might end up opening that. We'll see. Now the other thing, we'll start with this. This is a book I got. It's pretty spiffy. It's got some spiffy knowledge in there. It's believe it or not, and yeah. Oh, whoa! What the? Alien bike. Oh, dude, that's awesome. That's a motorbike. I guess it works too. See, look at all this awesome stuff. Whoa! Alrighty. So there's that, Lord Ripley's Believe It or Not, and normally I get a Guinness Book of World Records for Christmas, but not so this year. I don't know what the deal with that was. That's cool though. Alright, and also I got the camera we're filming on. I reach over for this. It is this one. The HD Averio HD memory camera GZ EX210 HD 1080p HDMI. It's got Wi-Fi, which I haven't really looked at. It's got touch panel 3.0. It's got various other gadgets and gizmos. Let's see what else is on the box. Live monitoring, phone detection monitoring, video, email, smartphone linking. Okay. Any other gubbins? No, that's it. It's a pretty small, actually. Yeah, it's about that actual size in my hands, sort of, a little bit. Yeah, no, it's about that. It's about that size, actually. You know. So yeah, I got that. I got some clothes. I'm wearing a hoodie. I got, and over here, PJ bottoms and a t-shirt, but yeah. So there's that, and then there's this. No, not the PSP inside, which is I bought myself. It's very nice. I know, it's a lovely device. No, it's the case. I had a case, but my mom got it in her mind that I needed another case because I don't know, but I got this case, and it's actually. The other case I have is a really thick, sturdy carrying case, and you can't really, it's in the case, you gotta open the case, and it's like a slide lock, and it's really complicated and really heavy duty. It's a little much if I'm just bringing it out to the store or whatever, or playing on a drive or whatever. So this is nice, actually. You know, I can just flip it open, and I can just, you know, prop it up and give it a good play. Alright, well that was that. Yeah, that's a very nice case. Sort of leathery. Yeah, very nice. Very heavy duty. It's very good. But actually, I should probably show you. See, that side's just nice and felty and smooth. This side has, you know, some shock absorbers or whatever it is. Very nice. Very nice. I like that case. Now, do you like DVDs? I like DVDs. DVDs are a perfectly fine, good medium. It's, you know, movies are good fun times and all that, but, you know, that seems like a lot of DVDs. I don't know. I got, we counted it up, and that is about $270 worth of DVDs, I guess. guess I should name them. I really thought one of these was going to be a video game, but I guess not. So we will start with, let's clear all these out, and we will start here. This, I actually have the other set with Dracula and 2 Frankensteins and Creature from the Black Lagoon, so I'm really excited to get this. Really pumped. Yeah, I'm very eager to watch this. Very, very eager to watch this. I'm hoping to go into film, actually, so yay! That'll work. Cool. Now, we'll save those for later. Let's start with the fairly average stuff first. Batman. Under the Red Hood. I'm actually very stoked on this. Very stoked. I heard, what's the fellow that voices Bender? I know he voices, I know Bender guy voices Joker, so I'm interested in that. And I'm just looking at the case. Jensen Ackles and Neil Patrick Harris are voices in this movie, so that's pretty super. I'm gonna have to give a good watch to that. And this, which I had heard of this. That one looks cool. This I hadn't really heard of, so that's interesting. Jump cut. I'm already ripping off Ashens. What do you care? Sorry about that. Dogs and mom and midnight snacks. Those are fun. Where were we? Yes. Well, those are good. Got some Batman stuff. Next, The Birds by Alfred Hitchcock. That's I'm actually a huge Alfred Hitchcock fan. I'm pretty stoked on that. Pretty stoked. I've never actually seen The Birds. I've heard of it. I've heard it's just gloriously. Apparently my mom was terrified of it, so that should be good things. Good things indeed. And Leonard Maltin's classic movie guide said I need to hold on to something and watch. So yeah, get a good firm hold of the sofa and watch away. The face scan has picked up her face. Sorry, my ADHD is just taking over completely. Telling me how the percentage of their smile. I don't understand that. Anyway, a new camera. Still working it out. It's good though. It's lovely. It's HD. Much better than my old one. The Raven with John Cusack. That's a movie, all right. I heard it was good. John Cusack's an all right guy. The Hunger Games, which again, not really too interested in that, but I did watch Twilight, so I suppose I can watch Hunger Games. And it begins. The Christmas Carol. 2 versions of it. The George C. Scott one and the newer Jim Carrey Disney one. And I'm a huge fan of Jim Carrey. Huge fan. And, ooh, actually, let's see what George C. Scott's smile rating is. I'm a huge fan of Jim Carrey, so I'm really stoked on that. I hear it's all in CG. It's also apparently not as good as the old school, and I'm assuming this is the definitive non-Disney live-action Christmas Carol that everyone watches around Christmas. So, oh yeah, that's right. He was in Patton. Okay, good times. You don't want a war by making. How did that line go? You don't want a war by dying for your country. You win it by making the other poor bastard die for his. I think that's what he said. He also said he wanted to be killed by the very last bullet fired from the very last gun in the very last war. Lofty expectations. Lofty expectations. But, yeah, so that's, kind of odd to get a Christmas movie on Christmas, but I haven't actually seen The Christmas Carol all the way through either, so that should be funny. I guess we'll start with this one. It's classic. Get out of the way, you. Yeah, to the side. I banish you. Oop, okay. Ted. I've seen this already. Not a fan of our good friend Seth MacFarlane's sense of humor. He just goes way too over the top, way too often. He was Mark Wahlberg. It's right there. Wow. He was good. Mila Kunis was good. The attraction, however, was annoying, I guess. That's one way to put it. Annoying. It's basically Peter Griffin as a bear. And, yeah, it's, what are the bonus features, actually? Deleted scenes. Basically just footage of me throwing up to maintain my supple figure. Alternate takes. Not in the film. It's their best watch at home where one can safely consume 17 frosty beverages in 90 minutes. Teddy bear scuffle. I went back in time and beat up a Viking and his wolf wife to prep for my fight scene with Wahlberg. Feature commentary with Seth MacFarlane, Alex Sulkin, and Mark Wahlberg. I heard Wahlberg admits to being an adult bedwetter. I don't know how people like Seth MacFarlane. I'll obviously, because I got it on DVD, I will watch it again. Or got it for Christmas, I mean. I will watch it again, but don't know how often I'll be throwing this one in. And another thing I noticed is the inside the actor's studio with the Family Guy cast. Mila Kunis was the only one from the principal cast that didn't show up, which I found odd. They got the guy that voices the creepy old man. They got Chris's voice actor. They got Lois's voice actor. They got Seth MacFarlane, of course. They got, I think there was one other guy? Someone else? No, I think that was it. Just those four, and not Mila Kunis, who voices Meg. For some odd reason, she didn't show up, and I've noticed that she tends to not show up around for anything that Seth does for some reason. I don't know why that is. Has she appeared on a Family Guy, on any Family Guy commentaries or anything like that? As I haven't heard anything about her showing up. It's kind of odd that she does all this work for him but won't show up for bonus features or an honor like Inside the Actor's Studio. I don't know who turns down Inside the Actor's Studio unless you're giving birth. Giving birth, I see no reason you should turn down such a prestigious honor as sharing the stage with, what was that fellow? James something? Can't remember. Dark Shadows. This was pretty unanimously panned. I have a tendency to not really give too much of a shit about how awful the movie is. I actually laughed pretty hard at this one. I haven't laughed, I haven't really, I wouldn't say as, I've probably laughed harder in other movies, maybe, since, this year, rather. But I don't think I've laughed more in a movie. I pretty much chuckled every 2 minutes. Something happened that either I laughed or chuckled at, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I haven't laughed in a movie like that in a good long while. If you don't, as much as certain people don't like this, I was pleasantly surprised. It's not the best movie. Don't go in expecting Citizen Kane, but you will laugh, and if you're going in to laugh, then you're going in to laugh, and that's good. I guess I went in with pretty low hopes, and I was surprised. So just go in with low hopes if you're gonna watch that one. I liked it, so. In case you figure I'm bringing my taste into question, my favorite movies are Vertigo, Grindhouse. I like as like a package. the entirety Grindhouse. I like that. Very good stuff. And my third favorite movie is, I'm trying to think back to this list I made. It varies, and I'm thinking I'm liking another movie, but the last time I sat down and made a list, my third favorite, I think it was Fanboys. Yeah, I think it was Fanboys. So, you know, no, I have varied tastes, and I know good movies and bad movies. My least favorite movie of all time, I haven't really thought about, though. I think I already showed this to you. Yeah, pretty sure I already showed that to you. I can't think of my least favorite movie at the moment. But Ted is probably my least favorite movie I've seen this year. Not the worst, but the least favorite movie I've seen this year. Can't think right now. Anyway, we got a couple more things to look at. Moving on. These are the 3D Blu-Rays. We're going to save this thing for last. The Avengers in 3D. I actually saw this in theaters originally in 2D, and then a fucking baker's dozen of kids walked in and promptly started kicking the backs of chairs and making noise, and my father was not impressed, and my brother was not impressed, and I was not impressed. So we ended up complaining, and we got moved to upgraded to the 3D showing, and it's pretty cool in 3D. There were some extra scenes I noticed, and this does come with the Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy, and a music CD, which is pretty hefty considering. So it was very good in 3D. Look forward to watching that again. All the guff. I'm gonna have to blur my code. Can't have you guys stealing my digital copy. The DVD, I suppose. The 3D Blu-ray. And then just pop it right off, and there's another disc. There's just the regular Blu-ray. Yeah, I guess 3D Blu-ray and regular Blu-ray are just the same old thing. No, different discs, I guess. I don't know. So there's the DVD and the digital copy. And the music works with iTunes. My iTunes has been acting up, actually. No idea why, but it constantly, whenever I try to download the updates, constantly messes up, and it's starting to get a bit annoying, and I don't really have any Apple products, and don't listen to music that often, so might just uninstall it and forget about it. But yeah, that's good times. Very good movie. This is this is probably my favorite movie in the last couple of years here, for sure. Don't know if it's quite number one all time. Don't know if it surpasses Vertigo for me, but very good movie. I liked it. This one, for some reason, people have problems with. I didn't understand why. Like, obviously, I didn't like the costumes. I thought they were stupid. But then they said, oh, it's the energy from his ring that creates the costume. And I'm like, okay, fine. I can buy that. I would have obviously rathered a physical costume, but that's cool. I can deal with that. I accept the explanation. People were like, oh, I didn't like the plot, didn't like this, didn't like that, blah, blah, blah. It was perfectly acceptable. It met the standards I set for it, which were, I'm not going to say they were low, but they weren't exactly sky high. I didn't go in expecting to be completely blown away, so, you know, I was entertained. And I had good, you know, good things to say about it. I mean, it's not perfect, but people take movies way too seriously. I don't know. Now, the last one, the Mighty Tron 3D, which is in the biggest Blu-ray case I've ever seen. I mean, okay, here's a DVD case. Look, it's bigger than the DVD cases. And for reference, Raven out here, that's a normal Blu-ray. That's a normal Blu-ray, that's a DVD, that's Tron. And then that's another 3D Blu-ray. Which actually, no, to be fair, no, that might just be That might just be Green Lantern. No, no, it's 2 discs in there, so... Okay, fair enough. Oh, wait, does it have 3? No, just the 2 discs. Just the 2 discs. So, I mean, you know... But the Avengers, actually, hang on a minute. The Avengers had 4 discs in it, and it's nowhere near as big, so... You're asking yourselves, well, I wonder... Make sure I don't show off my codes. You're wondering, why is it so much bigger? Well, the answer is, they have this gimmicky little tray instead of putting discs right on top of each other, which I appreciate. There's the digital copy. There's the 3D Blu-ray. There's the regular Blu-ray, and then... Oh, no, that's the digital copy. That's the DVD. Sorry. That's the digital copy. Ghettoized in the corner. Very shiny. I like how they're all different colors. There's a darker black one. There's a white one, blue one, and a yellow. It looks more golden here. It looks yellower on the thing. And it constantly gets snagged by this tray. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't get how that happens. It's gonna wreck this thing to disc. Whatever. Not like I'm gonna need the digital copy. I say that, and I will need the digital. Actually, I might give my digital copies to my girlfriend. No one else uses them, and who knows? But yeah, that'll be fun. Been eager to. I played video games. I have a couple video games in 3D. I had the Uncharted 3D. I had Batman. I had Gran Turismo and Batman Arkham City, Gran Turismo, and I had Shadow Colossus and stuff. And, no, some older games that were re-released in 3D. That boring jazz, but other than that, yeah, I played some 3D video games. Those were good times. And I am rambling. Yeah, 3D video games, pretty stellar. Not many of them use 3D to the full extent. I mean, Arkham City, it was kind of weird. A weird kind of field of effect. I made long hallways look longer and all that fun stuff, and the city looked really cool when you're on top of a building looking over the city. Uncharted was sort of, you know, it's all based in dark enclosed areas where there's not too much of an expanse. I think the desert area might be pretty cool in 3D, but otherwise it didn't, you know, 3D didn't seem to work too well with that one. Gran Turismo 5, however, looked amazing in 3D. But, because, you know, if you're going the cockpit view of the car, and you disable some of the HUDs, if you can, that would look even better. But it looked really cool, and the menus even looked really awesome in 3D. So Gran Turismo 5 is the game, as far as I'm aware, in 3D at the moment. That should be, unless Grand Theft Auto 5 is in 3D, because that would be wicked. I've only seen 2 movies in 3D, which was this one. This is the first one I ever saw in the newfangled 3D. Yeah, and it was the first one I ever saw in the newfangled 3D. It's not that I don't see movies much. It's that I just end up going to 2D showings because 3D is really expensive. And it was this one, and what else did I see in 3D? I saw something else in 3D. Judge Dredd in 3D. I saw that with my brother, and that was pretty cool. Slow motion in 3D is A-okay. Well, that's all my stuff from my mom's Christmas. Maybe we'll do another video with stuff for my dad's Christmas. But that's a couple days away. So